Hello and welcome to this edition on Play This. And of course, as you know, this program is for a sports chat. And today I'm glad to be joined by one of the veterans. I may call him a veteran. Of course, my name is Chilala. And before we go any further, let me allow him to introduce himself.
Cornelius Mwanza, as my name is called senior by now because he has now another Cornelius who is junior, who has lived 60 years of age now. Born and bred here in Kalulushi, married with 6 children, 3 boys and 3 ladies. Currently, Mr. Mwanza is just a chairman for Kalulushi Modern Football Queens, who are playing the provincial Zone A League under Football Association of Zambia Copper Belt.
Indeed, we've heard a lot from him. He's the chairman for Kalulushi Queens here in Kalulushi. And let's now hear, before he became the chairman for this team, for this club, which is based in Kalulushi, what has been his career? What has been your career? What did you do in life?
Well, as Elia said, I played football not at the highest level. When I was at school, Luboto Primary to be specific, I played football at Luboto Primary School and Kalulushi Secondary School. Later on, played for young stars in Kalulushi and Council Warriors, some of the clubs who were playing Division 3 by that time. I reverted and played with Kalulushi Modern Stars in the B side. Now, due to minor accident which I had, that was the thing which ended my career of footballing. I never sat like that. Since I wanted to contribute to football circles, I decided to join refereeing, which I joined in 1990. Qualified as a referee in 1991 and rose to a FIFA rank in 2000. And I had been a FIFA referee for 9 years, because I retired in 2009 as a FIFA referee, and I officiated a lot of games under the FIFA ship.
Wow, that's there's a lot of information from him. If you want to become a referee, the man is the encyclopedia. This is where I can get more information concerning refereeing. So in your career as a referee, what has been your biggest games? I know there are some people who are saying, oh, in my career, my biggest game that I've officiated is this.
Well, if you come to officiating, especially in the local league, I'm one of the referees who have officiated almost every cup final. When we had the most cup, BP Top 8, I remember all those cup finals, I've officiated them. Coca-Cola Cup, I officiated the cup final. But when it comes to my refereeing career, the most big game I've officiated and very challenging, because in refereeing career as a FIFA referee, once you officiate a FIFA qualifying game, that is the highest you can officiate if you have never been to any tournament. But on top of that, I had the privilege to officiate an international friendly game in South Africa, which was played between Orlando Pirates and Manchester United. That was in Durban, South Africa, 2008. That is the most biggest game and very challenging, where I learned a lot of things from that game.
Well, I know, I think in that game, Rio Ferdinand was there. Did you manage to have a handshake?
Well, I managed to manage even Ferdinand, Rio Ferdinand, who I even cautioned with a yellow card, because in the rules of that competition, that if you find that the player is not going to last, you talk to the technical bench, which I did. I talked to Sir Alex Ferguson by then, and they substituted him. After the game, I remember Ronnie coming to me, shaking hands with me, saying, you are one of the best referees I've ever met in Africa. And just to add on, after the game, I still remember, and I have the mention at home, which Sir Alex Ferguson gave me in the dressing room, saying, remember Ferguson wherever you go. And that is the mention I still have, and the remembrance for Sir Alex Ferguson for whatever he did for Manchester United. Currently, after retiring as a FIFA referee, I was a match commissioner. Now, these are some of administrative matters which I cannot mention, which caused me to not continue commissioning games. But eventually, I thought of taking up another step, which I have done. I'm the chairman now for Kalulushi Modern Queens, who are playing the first Copper Belt Zone A League. This is what now I'm trying to do and make sure that I help the girl child. You see, this time girl child needs a very big support so that they are kept away from other vices of this environment where we are currently according to the youth standard. So I thought I should contribute in this area.
As you are running this Kalulushi Modern Queens, what are the challenges that you are facing?
Yeah, well, the challenges are many. You see, as an individual being supported by other colleagues, it has not been easy to run this league, especially that we are playing always. I can say it's always away from home. All the games are played in Ndola or Rwansha. So to just travel, it has become a very biggest challenge in terms of transporting the players from one point to another. Even the equipment itself, it is the biggest challenge, especially when it comes to football boots and other necessities where football is concerned. It's not an easy, it has been a challenge. Yeah, well, when I just took over the club, I've tried to engage a lot of people. I've been to the mayor's office several times. Nothing has come out from that office. We have written the current DC. Nothing is coming. We have written Kajang Mining, hoping that something good will come from all these companies. Up to now, nothing is coming. Oh, what we are asking, we are just robbing from individuals. There are certain individuals who are coming on board, who are assisting in small things. That is what we are currently doing. Would appreciate if anyone can come on board, and we are very much open. You are most welcome. If you want to get in touch with me, you can call me on 0971 06 6592 or 0966 820293. Those are my numbers which you can get in touch with me. You are most welcome. We are still we need nearly everyone to be on board, because football cannot be run by one person. It has got a lot of areas where we need a lot of administrators to help and see the girl child do better things in their life.
What are your words to these current referees?
What I can appeal to them, they need to just believe in themselves. Have self-confidence, because games are spoiled because some of the referees have got no confidence. They have no trust in themselves. All that they need is just to believe in themselves that they can do it. We are there for them. If they need their advice, we are still open. They can still come and see me. We give them the necessary support they will need.
What are your concluding remarks, Mr. Mwanza?
Thank you very much, Mr. Chilala and the Entourage, for according me this opportunity. I really appreciate what you are doing. What I am appealing for is we need support. Kalulushi Modern Queens needs all that support. Either those who politicians, NGOs, especially NGOs. Let's see to it that we help the girl child, because our area and our concern is to make sure that at least as Kalulushi, if you have seen what I have posted, one of the products of Kalulushi, Sharon Musonda to be specific, was an ISO on my team that we lost on Wednesday 303, because she's a product, and I'm happy that I've produced somebody who can even deliver. So I'm appealing to all those stakeholders who can be in position of helping our club to come on board. You are very much welcome. That's the only way that I can say you are free to join us. And on that one, I say thank you for according me this chance again. And I appreciate, I will continue doing what is in my area of interest.
Indeed, I've been talking to Mr. Cornelius Mwanza, who has been in referring department for quite some years. So he has mentioned a lot of challenges that he's facing. If you know, there are a lot of people who can come on board to help. Of course, this has been sports chat on play days. This is the end of the program. Of course, continue watching on this show. See you next time. Bye bye.